We'll start in a couple of minutes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay, so Sister Shiny has covered the earlier class till transpiration, is it?
No, sir, phloem.
Till phloem. Okay. Okay. So phloem is completed total?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will slightly revise the earlier part and then we will continue. So the transport systems that are there in the plant, okay, there are the two important transport systems are there, no? So one is the, what are the two important transport systems?
Xylem tissue and phloem tissue.
Xylem and phloem. Okay. Transport systems. Xylem, phloem. So what is the difference? Main thing is xylem is going to transport what?
Water and minerals.
Water and dissolved
Water and
minerals.
minerals.
Water and minerals. Okay. And phloem is going to transport the
Food.
Food
Food.
spices.
Food.
Food.
food
Food
material.
materials.
Food material. So phloem food and xylem is water and minerals. So because this is we are telling transport system. So any system it is going to have more than one type of components will be there and they are going to work together as a system. So under xylem what are the different components?
There are four types of components.
Four things are there. Okay, what are they? Xylem.
Xylem parenchyma, xylem
Xylem
fibers.
vessels, xylem tracheids,
Let,
xylem
let,
fibers, and xylem parenchyma.
let us do one thing. Let us first write the name of the non-living, for example. Okay. So what are the non-living xylem tissues?
Xylem fiber.
Xylem
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 fibers.
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 Xylem fibers.
Xylem fiber.
And anything else that is non-living? Whether xylem vessels,
Tracheids.
xylem vessels
Tracheids.
and tracheids, whether they are living or non-living?
Non-living.
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 Non-living. Non-living.
Non-living.
Okay.
Non-living.
Xylem vessels and tracheids. So all of these are non-living. Okay, but the xylem parenchyma,
It
Sir,
is a
it is
living cell.
living.
Living cell.
Living. Sir, living.
Living.
living. Okay. Fibers, when we say fibers, they will be something like a fibrous kind of material. So what is the function of the xylem fibers?
They provide mechanical strength to the plant.
Okay, mechanical strength.
These are non-living.
Non-living. These are non-living. Okay. Xylem vessels. Here the characteristic is,
Elongated tube-like.
yeah, xylem vessels are elo-
Elongated.
elongated and continuous, what you can say, channels. So here important term
Yes,
is,
sir. Continuous channels.
yes, continuous channels. This is important term. Okay, they are continuous channels. So these vessels, they form some kind of a pipe like structure, and this pipe, they end to end they are joining. So when you look here in that 1.5 figure 1.5, okay, so vessels, okay, xylem vessels, you are able to see in that figure 1.5 xylem vessels.
Yes, sir.
It is, it is very large, that type of xylem vessel is very large. But if you look at the cells beside it, that is the xylem parenchyma, it is a single cell, correct? Single cell layer like,
Yes, sir.
outermost xylem parenchyma, and then xylem vessel is very large. And if you look in the top, they something like holes are there or pores are there. Even side also there are some spots. Okay, pores are there. All of this is to allow the water to pass through it. So this xylem vessel, it forms like a continuous network. So one cell, one xylem vessel, when you say xylem vessel, it is what? It is a tissue, and a tissue is made up of many cells. So here the xylem tissue is made up of many vessels. All these cells are joined like one after the other. But these are, after they are joined one to other, in between them there is a lot of space is there, okay, that will allow the water to pass through continuously. So that is why we are telling that it is a continuous channel. Okay, xylem vessel is a continuous channel. Tracheids. So if you look at the structure of the tracheids, you can see that there are only serially only one dot like this is there. There are not so many pits, or what you say, so many pores are not
Yes,
there.
sir.
Okay, and ends of the cell also, if you see, they are become narrow. Okay, by the time the cell is it looks long like this, and in the end it will become like very narrow. So this is a shape of that tracheids. Okay, they are also tube like cells, and they are having the tapering ends. Tapering ends means narrow ends. They have thick cell walls, and the cell wall contains lignin and have pits all along their length. Water travels through pits only. Okay, so if you look in these xylem vessels, okay, you are all looking in your textbooks figure 1.5. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so
Yes, sir.
xylem vessels, in xylem vessels you can see that there are very large holes are there, almost like, at the end of the cells. And that is why when this cell will is the end of the cell, the other cell will join it. When they are joining, this also have many holes, and this one also have many holes. Therefore the water can very easily pass from one cell to the other cell. But in the case of tracheids, what is happening? Like this, big holes are not there. What are there? Only pits are there. Okay, and these pits are not there at the end of the cell. They are only there in the sides of the cell. Okay, that is important. So the xylem vessels and tracheids are the main conducting cells of the xylem. Okay, tracheids and vessels. Together they transport water and minerals from the roots to all the other parts of the plant, and both these tissues are non-living and have thick walls. Okay, so now when you compare this xylem vessels, which is a continuous channel, tracheids are what we will say.
Conducting.
Of course, all both of them are conducting. Vessels are also conducting. Tracheids also conducting. So you can say like tapering ends and pits. Okay, for conducting the water and minerals. These two are important terms. Okay, in tracheids, that it is
Okay, sir.
tracheids tapering ends, tracheids tapering ends, and they have pits along its length. Okay, parenchyma, xylem parenchyma, parenchyma. Parenchyma means parenchymatous tissue. This is a type of tissue, parenchyma. Okay. So important about this parenchyma is that it keep on dividing. Okay, it is a healthy dividing cells. Okay, they are the only living cells of the xylem. Okay, they take part in the lateral flow of water and store food. Okay, but the parenchyma mainly means that it is actively dividing, because xylem also need to increase its number of cells. No, the plant is growing. Okay, so xylem also want to increase its cells. So those some cells should always be dividing. No, they have to increase the mass. Those dividing cells are the parenchyma cells. Okay, because they are living, they are dividing. Okay, these are non-living fibers, vessels, tracheids, non-living. Whether they are dividing, whether these cells are dividing, xylem fibers, xylem vessels and tracheids,
No, sir.
they are
No,
not.
sir.
They
No,
are
sir.
they are
That they are not dividing.
they are not dividing because they are not living. The cells that are living, they can have the capacity to divide. Whether they want to divide or not is a different thing, but they have the capacity to divide because they are living cells. But those which are non-living cells, they cannot divide. Okay. So these are the four types of the xylem uh, tissues. Okay. Next, phloem. Phloem is important for the transport of the food. So xylem is from the root, it is going upwards. Phloem from the leaf, it is going downwards or to the other parts of the plant. Okay, here from the root it is going to the different parts of the plant, xylem. So phloem, uh, what are the different tissues of the phloem?
Sieve tubes.
Sieve tubes, companion cell, phloem parenchyma, phloem
Phloem
fibers.
parenchyma.
Phloem
Phloem
fibers.
fibers.
Okay, so let us first write which is the non-living, whether sieve tubes are living or non-living.
Living.
Sir, living, living.
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 Okay, companion cells,
Living.
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 Sir,
living
living.
companion
Sir,
cells.
living.
Living.
Okay, and phloem parenchyma, parenchyma, yeah,
Living.
Living.
parenchyma means so it is
Living
living.
cells.
It's a
Fibers,
living.
Sir,
Not
living.
living.
Non-living.
fibers are
Non-living.
Non-living cell.
fibers are
Non-living.
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 So sieve tubes, companion cells and phloem parenchyma, all three are the
Living.
Living
Living
cells.
cells.
living.
Living cells.
Okay.
Living.
So just like here we wrote first non-living, no? So let us write first non-living here also, phloem fibers. Okay, this is non-living. And it is also same like mechanical strength. Okay, here xylem fibers are providing mechanical strength. Phloem fibers also provide the mechanical strength. But there is a additional one interesting point is there, that these fibers are used in the textile fibers. Okay, this can be very nice 1 mark question, 2 marks question like that, textile fibers. So whatever these textile fibers are there, like flax, hemp, jute, okay, khadi, whatever we say, all these kind of things, they are coming from what type? It is coming from xylem tissue or phloem tissue. Okay, that
Phloem.
Phloem tissue.
phloem tissue. Okay,
The phloem tissue.
Phloem tissue.
both are
Phloem tissue.
both are fibers. Xylem fiber, phloem fiber, both are fiber, but phloem fiber is used in the textile. Xylem fiber is not used in the textile. Okay, so here example of the fibers that are we are getting from the phloem fibers are the flax, hemp, and jute. Okay. These are the non-living. This is the non-living, and the living ones we have the sieve tube, companion cells, and phloem parenchyma. Okay, sieve tubes. What is the meaning of sieve? Sometimes at home you may be observing that there is what you say jali kind of thing. Okay, in Hindi we say jali or something. So it has having lot of holes, small small holes, and some stones or small material will be there in the grains. We want to separate it, so just we will shake in that one. That is called a sieve. Okay, so it may look something like this circular, and so many holes will be there in that. Okay, so what you
So
say?
it is a thin living wall.
No. It is like in most of the homes also. In Hindi, what do you say that one? At most of the homes, chalni. Yes, in Hindi they say it is the chalni. Okay, so in that what happens? There are small, so many holes will be there, and you can separate that
Plastic
grains.
net. Sir,
Ah,
plastic net.
like that, like a net also you can say, but small holes will be there. So these kind of things are known as sieve. Okay, sieve. That means something can go through it, some things will not go through it. That is a sieve. So when you say sieve tube, that means there will be a tube, and in the tube in between there will be some sieves will be there. So now you look figure 1.6.
Sir, to see floor. FLOUR. Chana.
Yes. Okay. So in figure 1.6 you see sieve tube. You are able to see sub most bottom one, sieve tube.
Yes, sir.
So in that sieve tube in between you are able to see that there are some plates in which holes are there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because of this structure,
Yes, sir.
because of this kind of sieve structure, these are known as the sieve tube. Now this sieve tube, what it is doing? It is a elongated tubular cell, and they lack a nucleus. They are not having nucleus. That is interesting. The sieve cells are separated from each other by horizontal perforated plates called sieve plates. Okay. Okay. So these are elongated cells and they are having what you say sieve plates. Okay. Interestingly, they don't have a nucleus. So if a cell does not have nucleus, do you think it is will be living cell or non-living cell?
Sir, not sir, living cell.
You see,
Living cells.
you see generally
Living only.
generally all living cells they will have some nucleus, okay, in which the DNA will be there. Okay, some cells they may not have nucleus. Exceptions are there, like RBC in our body. RBC is there, no, red blood cells.
Yes, sir.
So they also don't have nucleus. Okay, so like that some cells may not have nucleus, but that does not mean that they are not living. Okay, so this sieve tube is another very excellent example. No nucleus. But if you look at the other plant cells, okay, like the companion cells are there, phloem parenchyma is there, okay, other so many cells are there in the plant, they will have all have nucleus. Okay, this is a very excellent this is sieve tubes. They are conducting what? They are conducting the food. Sieve tubes are conducting the food
Sir,
material,
food.
food material, and they don't have the nucleus. Okay, sieve tubes they don't have the nucleus. Okay, they have the sieve plates. Next, so these sieve tubes are doing the most important function of the transport of the food. The important function of the transport of water is done by which one? Most important of all, who is transporting the water in the xylem? Which one?
Xylem vessels and
Xylem
tracheids.
vessels and tracheids.
In this xylem vessels
Xylem
and
vessels.
xylem vessels and tracheids also, who is major contribution? Vessels. Because vessels are directly pipe, no, just like if you have like a water pipe in the garden or somewhere, you want to put water to the plants, something, you are using a pipe. It is a continuous pipe, no, so a lot of water can go. But in the tracheids what is happening, it is not like that, no, there are pits are there. Only that too, it is where in the lateral sidewise only pits are there. So if you compare vessels and tracheids, who is more important transporting more water? Vessels are, because it is a pipe. Same way the sieve tubes are there. These sieve tubes they are transporting the maximum amount of food material. Sieve tubes. What these companion cells are doing? Companion. Okay, companion means company, giving company. Okay, being with someone, I am giving company. Okay, you are alone, I am giving company. That is companion. So here companion
You spend
cell,
a lot of time.
they are giving some support. Okay, they are giving company, they are giving support in a way. So this companion cells, so what they are doing is these cells they are present along with these sieve tubes. Okay, they are spindle shaped. Okay, what is spindle shaped? You see in this figure 1.6 companion cell, yellow border is there, no?
Yes, sir.
So you look at that shape, how it is looking, that shape, that is called a spindle shape. That is on two sides it is tapering and in between it is a bit bulky. Okay, that kind of shape is called spindle shape. So the companion cell is what shape? It is the spindle shape. And where it is present? It is present adjacent to, okay, beside the sieve tube.
Sieve tube.
Okay, and the function is in what? Conducting of the food. Now it is also helping in conducting food, companion cell, but major function who is doing, important function, this
Sieve tube.
Sieve tubes.
sieve tubes.
Sieve tube.
So sieve tubes, companion cells are the spindle shape, sorry, okay, and they also help in conducting the water. Next is the phloem parenchyma. So parenchyma again. So parenchyma means they are the what type of cells, living or non-living?
Living cells.
Living cell.
Sir, living cells.
Yes, yes.
Living cells.
Now where they are found between the sieve tubes. Okay, so companion cells are present adjacent to, okay, to the sieve tube, and phloem fibers, okay, they are also associated
Found in between the sieve tubes.
in between, but they are in between the sieve tubes, okay, and their primary function is to store the food. So if you look, xylem parenchyma, what it is storing? Xylem parenchyma, phloem parenchyma. So xylem parenchyma is storing what?
Food.
Food and water.
Food. Huh.
Food.
Sir,
Food.
food and water.
No,
Food, sir, food.
you see what is given. Xylem parenchyma, these take part in the lateral flow of water and store food. So they are helping in the lateral flow of water. Okay, okay. Laterally means side to side. Okay, and they are storing food. Same thing. This phloem parenchyma, it is also storing food. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with water, but it is also storing food. Okay, so that means both xylem parenchyma and phloem parenchyma are going to store the food. Phloem fibers, they are going to provide this
Yes, sir.
strength and all.
Mechanical strength.
Mechanical
Mechanical
strength. Yes.
strength.
Okay, so in this way, just in short, we have revised this transport system. Any doubt you have, you can ask.
No, sir.
No, sir, no doubt.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So
No,
let me,
sir.
okay, let me
No,
take the
sir.
attendance.
Math.
No, sir.
No,
So,
sir.
what you can do is you can write what we discussed in the class today.
So we have written.
You have written, no? So in your notebook, you try to write in short like this, point wise. You try to write in the short, okay, and
Okay, sir.
practice the diagram. Okay, practice the diagram of the xylem and the phloem. Both these diagrams you practice. Okay.
Sir,
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 vertical
figure
copy or
1.5 and
oblong?
1.6.
Sir, vertical or oblong?
Okay. So now presently all of you are following which notebook you are all following?
Oblong.
Oblong only, no? So you make it in oblong only. You make it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.